A lot of rappers still, it seems like, want to be Tupac. They want to have his popularity. They want people to love them like everyone loves him. But why do you think no one's succeeding?
Well, because this is what they fail to realize about Tupac. In order for them to be Tupac, they would have to die before they peaked. Right before they peaked, they would have to die. So if you don't die, you can't do it. Bottom line, if you don't go die, you're not gonna be the next Tupac, because it ain't gonna be a next Tupac. Straight up.
Breaking news, Las Vegas police have arrested a suspect in connection with the 1996 drive-by shooting death of legendary rapper Tupac Shakur.
I am proud to announce the return of this document. This is the indictment we've been waiting almost 3 decades for. It spells out the facts and circumstances and what justifies a Clark County grand jury in returning an indictment. Justice will be served.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building, and this is MAKAVELI Media. So yesterday, Keefe D was arrested in Las Vegas and charged officially in the Tupac Shakur murder investigation. Now, yesterday, the Las Vegas Metro Police Department released a statement where they actually celebrated the indictment from a grand jury that allowed them to arrest Keefe D in the first place. Now, one of the things that the gentleman spoke about was motive. They had to establish clear motive for Keefe D to be in concert with Tupac's killers. Now, we all know the fight that took place at the MGM that allegedly played a major role in Tupac being assassinated that night because Orlando Anderson had gang ties and he was a gang member himself, and he was out there with his entourage, fellow Crip gang members that actually carried out the hit on Tupac Shakur. Now, Keefe D placed himself in that vehicle. He said several times he handed Orlando, his nephew, the gun. And we all know the story, allegedly from Keefe D. But if you look at motive, you don't have to look any further than the $1 million bounty that was placed on not only Tupac's head, but on Suge Knight's as well. And that was courtesy of one man, Sean P. Diddy Combs. I guarantee you, as early as next week, this coming Monday, the traction in this Tupac Shakur murder investigation will only pick up. Once again, Keefe D has been arrested. The Las Vegas Police Department had to establish motive when they performed the search warrant at Keefe D's property in July. They were looking for things that could provide more evidence that ultimately could lead to a conviction of Keefe D. But motive was the key thing in this whole investigation. They were looking for the driving factors that would make Orlando Anderson, by Keefe D's own admission, or Keefe D. What would drive these guys to commit murder on one Tupac Shakur? It's hard to get past that $1 million. Let's be real. Puff Daddy is a businessman. Diddy's a businessman. He shouldn't even know Keefe D. Keefe D shouldn't even be able to get in contact with P. Diddy. See, a lot of people don't think Puffy's touchable because Keefe D said he never got the money. So Puffy's hands are clean because no money was exchanged between him and Keefe D after the Tupac killing. But just hold tight. Let me give you a few examples of how that could be irrelevant. There was a school teacher who was having an inappropriate relationship with a young man. The boy was about, I think, 15, and she was like 37 years old. And, you know, one night during one of their secret get-togethers, just laying in the bed, she told the boy, "You know what, honey? Me and you could have a bright future if my husband would somehow disappear or something bad happened to him. Then it would just be me and you. It would be nothing else to worry about." The next day, that boy waited in the driveway for her husband to come home. When he got out the car, he snuck behind him and he killed him. And guess what? They both got charged with murder. The cheating wife and the naive young man. There was no money exchanged. She didn't ask him to kill her husband. She coerced him into committing murder. Now, whether Puffy and Keefe D had a oral agreement or contractual agreement for him to kill Tupac, it was motive because the narrative was he would receive payment for Tupac's assassination. This is allegedly by Keefe D. Let's make that clear. This older female told the kid that they would be together if something happened to her husband. See, there's a reward for a deed. Like I said, you don't have to exchange monies in a situation like that. If they can prove without a shadow of a doubt that Puffy, in fact, does know Keefe D, and Keefe D can prove that these conversations happen between him and P. Diddy, it's a wrap. First of all, they're going to ask Puffy, why did you hire Keefe D, a known gangbanger and drug dealer, to be your security guard? He doesn't have a security company. He's not a licensed security agency. So why did you go to him? And then it just so happens that Tupac is murdered. And you got this long-standing feud with Tupac and Death Row and Suge Knight. Dude, there's too many dots to cross at this point. And they all lead to what Keefe D said. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm telling you, these are real conversations that are being had. And it's only a matter of time before P. Diddy has to address the allegations that Keefe D made about him. These are the same allegations that led to Keefe D's arrest. And believe me, they can't and they won't. They just simply won't be able to look past his admission that P. Diddy put out a hit on Tupac. And that was one of the motivations for them to murder Tupac in cold blood that night in Las Vegas. But that's how it's going down. I need you guys to like this video. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Put this out there. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. Turn on them post notifications so you'll be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. And oh yeah, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.